Boy tight, can't say the tight without the 1205. Know I'm talking about, but you tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray, the toxic mommy Victoria, and my dog G Ray. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
We back. Another edition of Ray Ray's podcast, live from the 18th floor. Hello Studios. We're looking over the city right now. It's looking real pretty. Day before Thanksgiving. You know, we got a lot to be thankful for. So we're thankful on this Wednesday afternoon here. Like I said, the 18th floor, Hello Studios. Let's do the damn thing. What up, Ray?
Yo. What up? What up?
How we living?
Living pretty good right now.
If y'all don't know, we got a new website that's launched, www.rayrayspodcast.com. Simple, easy. You can find everything. Now, when we have these episodes uploaded, we also have profiles for our guests. So you can go find more in detail about that particular person, all their links, social medias, you know, we make it official, you know, in this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? We're getting our corporate swag on. Look, the boy got the tie on and everything today, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go collect the offering later on today. I'm about to go with somebody like and pray with somebody like, all right, now give me an offering. Hey, get the word. Crooked ass pastor.
Damn usher. This way.
Hey, you ever seen
can't sit in the two front seat. Can't sit in the two front pews. Back. Get in the back.
Get it back. That was like there was an old sketch from In Living Color back in the day. It was Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey. They were collecting offerings.
Oh yeah.
And like Jim Carrey was singing like one of those old white pastors or whatever, and Damon Wayans was going around trying to collect the offering. And he's like, all right, we try to do it the Lord's way. And he's shot a gun over there. Now we're about to do it the 72 Street way. Now give us your money, man.
Bro. Hilarious. Yeah.
But it reminds me like that pastor that was here in Dallas. What was his name? He was scamming people. They made a movie about it.
Shit, which one?
Well, there we go. I send me $59.95. I'm gonna send you this prayer cloth, and the Lord is gonna heal you. If you send me $100, the Lord's gonna give you a mansion. I'm telling you. So $39.95 to my ministry, and I'm telling you, I need a jet to do the Lord's ministry. I need that Bentley.
Don't get me started on that. The jets and the roses and the Bentleys.
I've never been a big fan of those prosperitist pastors, but we're not gonna get into that. We got a lot of stuff.
Different day.
But you know, it's Ray Ray's podcast, so we do have to, speak these words of affirmations into people's lives. We started doing on the show, so you never know. People are going through stuff. It's the holidays. People have lost loved ones, and sometimes the holidays can be hard for people.
Mm-hmm.
So just know that we care about you. We love you. You can make it through. So I got these words we're gonna be saying. So here we go. Like I said, get your swagger check on. If you can look at yourself in the mirror. Speak these, get your mind right, and just remember that you are beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason, you're stronger than you think, you're glad you're alive, you're going to get through this, and don't give up, so take those words to heart, just pray, let that get in your conscience, you're going to make it. Dark times don't last always. It ain't gonna always rain, Sometimes the sun gotta come out and shine sometimes. So, just remind you of that. All right, let's move right along before I start preaching in here about the. Oh God!
Yeah, I was getting emotional.
Getting God said. Somebody give me a cloth right now. Rock. I want you to introduce who we got in the building today.
All right. So we've got now. I've met this gentleman back in the Purgatory days. I'm not gonna say what year. Okay.
Oh man, shit.
I'm not gonna say what year, but back in the Purgatory days. If some of y'all know, and for those who don't know, and anybody who's not from
back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days
So for those of you who are not from Dallas, back in the day there used to be a mega club.
Rudy's.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We got a big T. We got to chase cuties. You know what I'm saying?
There used to be. I always like to say this was the last mega club. The last mega club in Dallas was called Purgatory. there was a theme. The reason why it was called Purgatory, you walked into hell, you went upstairs to Purgatory, and then you walked upstairs and you went to heaven. So it was the place to be back in the day, like the place. But yeah, so gentlemen right here to my left from TV. No, it'll be on TV. It'll be on TV. It'll be to my left, right? I had to do it because it's not my right, but TV's left.
Yeah.
You could have just said next to you.
Next to you, I could have said
The
that.
gentleman next to
Yeah.
me. I mean, you could have just made that easier. Just said, the gentleman next to you, bro.
Dude, perpendicular to this. He's parallel in something.
Oh my God! Shut up, right? Shut up, Ray.
Oh god. But
Shut up, Ray.
but no. But anyways, we've got what I like to say, the OG of the nightlife promoting the party promotions, like the originator of party promotions in Dallas.
Yeah.
Man, this is Deville Burns, man.
Thank you so
man.
much I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming
having
on.
me, for real.
Welcome. Man, I remember all the commercials on TVs. The party chasers commercials.
Oh man, we used to do it, man. Like
I ain't never seen another club promotion have commercials on the TV.
Yeah.
Didn't you have braids back then or something on the
Yeah,
commercial?
you
or
know,
something?
I had a little 2 chains going on, man. Now I got 0 chains. yeah. But those are the days, man. Yeah.
Man, that's
That's what they call me now, OG.
OG.
I used to kind of get offended by it, but I got OG. So
But there's a respect. There's a certain level of respect to be called OG because you are like, I don't care of any of these promoters, and just so people know, you're urban promotions, right? You do more the black crowd, right?
Yeah. Stick with what I know, man.
Stick with what you know, and I see all these promoters nowadays, and I promise you, all I always think about is you sitting on the top of all of them, and everybody kind of branching off of what you did. You're kind of like the Steve Kerr of Coach Popovich. Where all the coaches kind of
with better skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
The melanin Popovich. You got all these branches of promoters that kind of branched up off you, and then they're doing their thing. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate you even giving us the time.
It ran across my page because like I said, I haven't seen you in a minute, and we came up together.
Yeah.
And so I was like, damn, this is dope.
Yeah.
I saw you had Maria on, and I know Maria from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I got a few stories to tell too.
Man. But yeah, like I said, man, even back in the day, I always looked up to you. And one thing that I always respected about you, real quick, but then we'll jump into, and let's get to know you, is that out of a lot of promoters in the nightclub business got a certain level of arrogance to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done security in nightclub, worked at every venue, and I've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you've never had that. You've always had a level of humility. And you've always, too, and one thing that you always told me, too, and even back in the day, was that, man, I see you. I see you working. I see you.
Yeah.
Not too many people knew. And I don't like talking about my history with who I was working with.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand what I was doing.
Yeah.
But you actually, I know you just kind of mentioned to me one day, I said, man, I see you working, man. And I appreciate it. I've always thought, it's always been in the back of my head. Yeah. Is that, you say?
Well, I like the underdog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get along with the underdog. I really, even though with this business you become cool, but I've never liked cool. You know what I'm saying? I never fought to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be behind the scenes, be in the back, and just have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I do see people and I see them, it's like it's like a family. Once you start working with somebody, I see you every week in and out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bond growing. You know what I'm saying? So I see some stuff you may be going through that you don't see. I see. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with everybody. So I make it a point when I show up, I'm speaking to the security, the bar backs, the porters, the cocktails. I'm just like, hey, showtime. Let's have a good night.
Yeah.
And that's just really to build a rapport with people. Because I stay in a complex right now. I can tell you who stay by me, next door to me, don't speak. I don't want to speak to them. But you know what I'm saying? It comes a time where you got to know people, what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do. I just try to let people know that, hey, man, I know the reputation, promoters it can have sometimes. So I'm not that guy, what I'm saying? We in this together. We in this to make money together. Let's get it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, real quick, we gotta get some of these bills paid. So we're gonna pay some of these bills. Give us about 45 seconds, and we'll be back, and we're gonna talk to the man Deville over here and find out a little bit more about him. All right. So give about 45 seconds. All right. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ray.
And Ray.
And Victoria Castillo.
You know, we represent Red Race Podcast. We always come straight from Jim Studios. Hey, you probably even heard us on anchor.fm/Ray Rays, but that's besides the point. What's important right now is talking to you about David Street Mercantile.
Located in the heart of Bishop Arts, just outside of downtown Dallas, it has a small town feel with an amazing staff.
You can find anything and everything from essential needs, home goods, novelties, balloon arrangements, and so much more.
For more information, go check out their Instagram page at David Street Mercantile, or you can visit their website, davidstreetmercantile.com. And once you realize, hey, I like David Street Mercantile, you can tell them that Ray
And Ray.
And Victoria Castillo.
we sent you their way. David Street Mercantile. Check them out. And we back. You know, we had to, pay those bills. Had to collect that check one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about my money, man. The Bible say get your money, man. What Mike kept saying, fighting temptations. The Bible say get your money, man. All right. So everyone that's familiar with the show, is about to come next. We got this segment that's called
Slow down, I just wanna get to know you.
Slow Down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we ask you some quick, rapid-fire, random questions off the top of the dome. We have no idea where these questions are going to go, but we're just going to get there wherever we're going, all right? You ready?
Yeah, I keep it PC.
All right, again, state your name, tell people what it is you do, and where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, well, I'm Deville Burns. I am a nightlife producer. I deal with events, concerts, things of that nature. You can find me on this. Well, pretty much everything. I'm going under Deville Burns. At Deville Burns, anything, Facebook, Twitter, IG, TikTok, everything is Deville Burns as far as me personally. And then as far as my company, which is Big League Marketing Group, it's all Big League MG. So at Big League MG, everything else. So that's it.
Okay. So tell the people where you're from, man.
I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised, Oak Cliff,
Okay.
where I spend most of my days. Yeah, 75232.
Okay, Rudy's Chicken.
Poking Camp Wisdom, man.
Poking Camp Wisdom. So,
Yeah.
of course, you from Oak Cliff, so you had to indulge in some Rudy's Chicken, right?
Oh man, yeah. I was a little ways from Rudy's, so I was more of a church's chicken, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That commercialized.
That
But
was
yeah,
commercialized.
yeah. Hall's, Rudy's, Henderson's, but those was my chicken spots.
Yeah.
See, we had Henderson. No, we had Hall close to us because I lived in South Dallas.
Yeah.
So right there off of Malcolm X, right there across from Lincoln.
Yeah,
We had
yeah,
that right there.
yeah.
We had Hall, and also there was the Hendersons right there too.
Yeah,
They was like right next to each other. So
Yeah, I know those too. I kind of grew up parking cars during the fair, so that was my stomping ground through the fair park times. Yeah.
And that's where you started. You were parking cars.
Yeah, park cars.
How did you get into the nightclub business?
I really got into the nightclub business by way of, I would say, kind of music and graphic design. I'm a graphic designer by nature, but I was also in the music business, so that surrounded me by promoters and nightclubs, and we would go out and do little shows or whatever. But when I started transitioning out of the music business, I focused more on my graphics, and then I started doing flyers for the local promoters. And so I was at one time, I was the go-to guy, still kind of that guy, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at that time, I was the go-to guy for all the promoters to use to do their flyers or whatever. And so that's when I got introduced to the parties and the different promoters and nightclubs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw how we started off the show with the affirmations.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Are you a believer in affirmations? Is there anything you,
You-
tell yourself?
You know what's crazy is I didn't used to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't come up around people affirming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, but I met a group of people about a year ago, and they were big on affirmations, and, I'm like, oh, this new to me, you know what I'm saying? And, it would be a time where once a week we would reach out to each other and do our little affirmations or whatever. So, yeah, now I am, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I totally believe in that now.
Okay. So, a lot of the big thing that's been out there the last few years, we talk about this on the show too. It's called love languages.
Yeah.
All right, what are your love languages?
Well, you kind of gotta describe that too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's 5 different love languages. It's like the way you like to be loved and the way you receive love.
Yeah.
For instance, perfect example of me, myself. I like to give love by gift giving.
Yeah.
Acts of service, physical touch. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I forgot what the other ones are. I can't even think of the rest of them. Words of motivation and things like that.
Yeah.
And affirmations.
Well, mine kind of deals with my business. I'm in the hospitality business, and I understand that's what that business is about. So for me, it's creating an experience, putting smiles on people's faces, and getting them home safely. That's kind of what turns me on. About this whole nightlife thing is that I just like for people to have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to dive into your story in just a minute, but here's some other questions real quick. What would you, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would you tell yourself?
Probably Bitcoin. Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? They
Oh, my God.
definitely do that. Google. Yeah.
That was like an episode. I used to watch Family Matters back in the day.
Yeah.
And there was an episode where Steve built a time machine.
Yeah.
And Carl left himself a little note, invest in this Disney and a bunch of stuff. They get Back to the Future. Carl is like a multi
Smart man.
Boy, if you knew
Yeah.
the stuff. That's like, for instance, Blockbuster. Blockbuster thought they were going to be around forever. Little did we know.
Yeah.
Little did we know. Psych.
Yeah. For real.
Jokes on you. All right? So, what makes you feel like your best self, my man?
Really just, I'm a Gemini, so I always say I'm two different people trapped in one body. So, I got a guy that, got to stay up on the top of the next guy, so just really checking myself, man, just, and taking a step back and looking in the mirror and be like, what can I improve on? You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly trying to improve. I'm a student of the game. I'm constantly learning. I never run around like I know everything. I'm never trying to preach. I got to work on me before I work on anybody else, so that's what I try to do.
So I had asked you this question earlier, right?
Yeah.
We were talking off the air, and there's a question out there. So today I was riding around in the car. I was headed to the studio, and R. Kelly song came on, "Feeling on Your Booty," and I just loved the hell out of that song.
Yeah.
That was my joint. And I asked a question, because the big cancel culture movement.
Yeah.
Is it okay to still listen to R. Kelly's music? And can we separate the man from the music? What is your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, like I said, coming from the music industry, I always looked at it as just entertainment, because I feel like if you do that, then pretty much you can stop listening to music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because for one, you don't know everybody's skeletons. So the guy right now that you might be your favorite artist 5 years from now, you about, oh shit, he did that? But I mean, R. Kelly, the Baby, Lil Baby, Future. I mean, they talk about shit, like just flat out talk about shit that I feel that shouldn't be played on the radio, but I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, at least he talked about love, and there was a lot of babies made off R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So, I would have to give up Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, even entertainers, as far as actors, I would like to have to stop watching certain movies. So I don't really, that's my opinion, though. I don't get caught up in that, to be honest.
And I can totally agree with that because, he made some classics.
Yeah.
Like,
that boy got a catalog.
That's what I was telling. I was telling someone, I was like, there would be no one possible that could do a versus. If you ever had to do a versus with R. Kelly's music, there's no one. There's no one that can do a versus.
It'll be R. Kelly versus the Pied Piper.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying?
Because think all the stuff he wrote.
Yeah.
He produced your favorite gospel singer. R. Kelly probably wrote a song for your favorite gospel singer. Y'all like, oh.
Yep.
God, R. Kelly, I'm like, you singing this song in church, probably.
Yeah.
I remember I went to church when I was younger. Y'all was singing "I Believe I Can Fly" all up in the church. So,
I mean,
what you got to say about that?
Yeah. So that's a hard one, But I just feel like you do it for one, you got to do it for them all. So I like music and movies, so I'm gonna just keep it.
Yeah.
Because there's a friend of mine, Daisy. She's a promoter out there. Me and her had a conversation. I was like, it's kind of contradicting. Do you guys want to crucify, guys like R. Kelly, which justifiably, he should be.
Yeah.
He should be. What was I can't think of his name, Chuck Berry. You guys crucified Chuck Berry, but Elvis was doing the same thing Chuck Berry was doing, but y'all put Elvis on a pedestal. I'm like, even though he stole all his music, he was doing stuff the black dude was doing, but you want to persecute them. But we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother. we gonna move
Is that
forward.
Daisy Me Rolling? Is that who you talking about?
Do it? Yeah.
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 What up, Daisy?
Yeah, Daisy. Let's talk about this. Take us on this journey from your beginning into this industry into where you're at now. All right.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm a little more focused on one, trying to give back. I get a bunch of guys, younger guys, coming to me. Hey, man, I want to get down, man. I want to learn the business. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I just feel kind of obligated to do that because I was that guy at one point in time. And I felt like, I wasn't getting the attention that I thought I should get. Like, when I'm asking questions, oh, man, you don't want to do this, bro. This is too much headache, man. You don't want to own a club. You don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, you still own it, and you're not stopping owning it. So what is the reason I shouldn't do it? Yeah. But then as I got older, I realized he didn't want to create competition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized that, then I'm like, so now that guys come up to me, I'm like, hey, bro, whatever I can do, let me do it because it's really a lot of money out here to get. You know what I'm saying? I just think we live in a society where it's always competing against each other. Everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to be on top. So, it's a lot of, egos involved. And I don't get caught up in that, man, because, there's always going to be somebody bigger than you. Yeah. I don't care what you do. There's going to be somebody better than you, bigger than you, more money than you. And, as long as you keep on that path, you're never going to be satisfied. So,
That's always keeping up with the Jones mentality,
Yeah.
There's a movie out there. Y'all should go take a look at it. It's kind of older. It's got Demi Moore. Basically, what the premise of the movie is, he sells people, but they portray as a family. Yeah. So they go into this neighborhood. So basically, they rent this house. And so, like, Clarence, the dad, had this nice watch. He goes to the golf course. He's talking to people about his new watch. So basically, they're selling stuff because people were like, oh, he got the new thing. I got to get the new thing. So his neighbor wanted to big dick him and he went all type of debt, lost all his money, ended up like killing himself or whatever. It's a good movie. It's called The Joneses. If you ever got time, go watch it. It's a really good movie.
That's a good one to say because I was just watching a little clip on IG the other day and the guy was just talking about all the major families in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, your Koch brothers, the Gucci's, the Pradas, the Versace's, the Fords.
I think I saw the clip you
the
talking
Chryslers.
about. Yeah.
Like all of these are last names. We look at them as products, but these are last names. Yeah. And he was like, "Why you trying to keep up with the Joneses? You need to create a legacy for your last name so you can be like the people with the real money." You know what I'm saying? And I never really looked at it like that. I'm like, yeah, these are brands, Fords, and Johnson and Johnson, and all these big time brands. These are actually people's last names. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that made me think about that when you said the Jones.
I saw that same clip. I was like, man, this is absolutely 100% right. But hey, but some people just don't have the will to want to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
And you don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you're gonna be happy. That ain't gonna dictate your happiness or your success in life. So do what you want to do. As long as you love it, you know what I'm saying, the money gonna come.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so can we keep taking us on this journey?
Yeah. So now, like with Ray, I had a company called Party Chaser at the time, and my vision for Party Chaser at that time was to be like the Yahoo of parties, because Yahoo, that's what was popping back then. You know what I'm saying? So that was my focus was like, everybody go out everywhere in the world. And this is my vision. I'm thinking, I know it's kind of big and, grand, but I was like, everybody goes out. So what if you had one place you could go to and you're visiting Europe, you're visiting Mexico, or you want to find out what's the hot spot? You know what I'm saying? They need a website for that. You know what I'm saying? And that was my goal, at the time, so I created Party Chaser utilizing like the promoters I worked with at the time, to give them a platform because there was another site in town called Dallas Black. And,
I remember
Dallas Black.
So Dallas Black, and they're still around. What up, Corey? But so Dallas Black was like, that's where I set my goals. Like, okay, that's who I'm gonna go for first. And what I noticed about Dallas Black at the time, I felt like, oh, they got an older crowd. I can come in with the hip, trendier crowd, and I'll focus on them while they focus on the older crowd. So, but that was with Party Chaser as a website. Yeah. But as I started getting into it, and I'm reaching out to people, hey man, I got this platform for you to promote your event or whatever. I saw they were reluctant because it's like, now I want you to make more money by me, on my event than me. So, the business was hard to come by. So, So I got into doing parties. I got into doing events. Because by then I had the database. I knew the venues, the promoters, who were the hot promoters, what needed to be done. So that's kind of how I got into the promotional game.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you first started, what did Party Chasers start? Did it start at Purgatory?
No, it actually started. I would say, because it gets blurry around that time, but I would say at a place called Daiquiri Dump in Deep Ellum.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine, a married couple. They were in real estate, and so they were like, man, we got, we real estate popping right now. So we got a little ends. We said we gonna invest in this nightclub. They've never done club, business, restaurant, or nothing, but they saw what I was doing and my focus, and they were like, what night you want? Just come on, we gonna build it. Come on with it. And that kind of spearheaded everything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Once you're in this game, once you get a wave, you got to ride it. It's just kind of up to you to, depends on how long you're going to ride that wave,
So, hold on. Anyway, so.
You got your phone?
No, the camp.
You're blocking the camera.
You're blocking the camera. I mean, anyways. Anyways.
So we already said we got to improvise.
I know, we got to improvise.
Shut up, Ray.
So after Daiquiri Dump, okay, so Party Chasers, the name really blew up. Yeah. It was, a hot name for a while.
Correct.
At what point did you know that you were like at your highest of high? At what point, at what venue, when did you know that you were like, when you were meeting celebrities or?
Yeah, well, that came with the territory. I think we really didn't realize how big we were, and I think that was one of the problems. Like, we got comfortable just being who we were, and you get people that come around to you, oh man, you run the city, you hot. And when somebody tell me I run the city, I'm like, bro, I don't own none of these skyscrapers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you go holler at Perot about that, but that don't get to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, but I think the fact that we didn't really honestly understand how big we were, that kind of, crippled us when it was time to make bigger moves. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret anything. I'm still doing what I do, and I love what I'm doing. But I do have a different mindset as far as the route I need to take now.
Yeah. Anything you would have so just to kind of in a nutshell, something you would have done differently was probably looking to
hell yeah. Invested. I would have invested more instead of taking trips and buying jewelry and cars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Buying a 3-bedroom house by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
I had a 4 by myself, so I feel you, bro.
Yeah. So, and then too, it's like nowadays people have more resources as far as, we kind of live in a generation where people, they're giving away information for free.
Yeah.
Like, if you really didn't know nobody when I was coming up, if you didn't know nobody that knew that and they want to share that information with you, and you didn't have time to go get it, it's just like you just out on your own, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Before social media.
Yeah.
Man, it was guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
It was putting flyers on cars.
Yeah.
It was, man, and then kind of social media came around, and then everybody became a promoter.
Correct.
MySpace.
Right?
Correct.
Well, MySpace promoters on back in the day, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of those guys that spammed the hell out of MySpace.
That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But it comes back to you as a person. Do people like you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do people see themselves, man, I like that guy. I like the way he moved, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, I want to be like that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like just being I think it's just being a genuine person, a good, kind person, and people flock to you. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you don't want to make it all about yourself.
Right.
Because like you said, like R. Kelly, as soon as you slip up,
Yeah.
you're getting canceled.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
just a quick question now. You said that people came and approached you and told you how, big you were. And how did you keep that level of humility? Because the nightclub business is really cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like, it's cutthroat.
No,
like,
it is. I didn't realize
ruthless.
how cutthroat it was.
I mean, if you want to settle something, you're going outside your squad. Like it was bad. So how were you able just to kind of keep this level of humility throughout all of that?
I think it's my upbringing, man. It's just like I've witnessed and been through some things that this shit don't even compare to. So, like, to upset me or to ruffle my feathers. You got to really, it got to be like I really had to separate myself getting into the nightclub business, knowing that I couldn't handle stuff that I would handle a different way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm more corporate. I'm around, white clients. I'm around the Latino crowd, and so you know what I'm saying, I'm meeting new people, and I don't want to come across as this type of dude. So I mean, like honestly, it don't bother me to be real, but I didn't realize how cutthroat it was because it's some guys that they don't want to lose their hold on anything for anything, so they're willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now you can't tell people your ideas. You can't. Yeah. You know how it goes. So
sign an NDA, bro.
Pretty much. It's like that. And still they don't give a damn.
Yeah. And gotta make a little PSA real quick, a little off topic, real quick. Something I just thought off the top of my head. Ladies, quit passing up your Pete Davidson. You know what I'm saying? You got your Pete Davidson out there. You know what I'm saying? Kim done came from Kanye to a Pete Davidson. Yeah. There's a dude out there that's out there making you laugh. You know what I'm saying? If you need a Pete Davidson, ladies, you can RayRacePodcast.com.
Yeah.
Send me a message. I'm joking. But no, ladies, for real though, stop looking for all the flash and all that because all that stuff may last forever.
Yeah. Right.
Someone that make you happy, make you smile, get with him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pete Davidson, man. Salute that nigga bagged Ariana Grande and Kim Kardashian.
Man, hey, it must be something about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so that's pretty much where I come from, bro. Like, I mean, I really, I know it sounds crazy, but I really want to see people shine. Yeah. Like all my brothers, anybody in the industry, you know what I'm saying? I genuinely like people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I generally like to meet new people and, learn new things. And it's like, man, why wouldn't I want to see you shine? Because you shine, it might shine some light on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at things. Like, why do I want to, talk about how broke you are and you ain't got this and don't go there and mess with this guy. He's this, he's that. No, man. Like, get it. I want when I'm around you, I want positive energy. I don't want you looking at me in a certain type of way, and I don't want to feel like there's bad blood or anything like that. So we can all get it, bro. Like for real.
Yeah. There's enough money around for everybody. Let's all eat. The year 2022, let's all come together, man. Yeah. Let's make this money together, man. Like, you're not gonna lose any money by helping your brother.
Correct.
You're not. You will never lose money by helping someone out. Yeah. So let's get out of that mentality of like, I gotta eat only. Yeah. I'm trying to feed myself. Nah. What they say in the Bible, the Lord blesses, a cheerful giver? You know what I'm saying? The Lord will bless a cheerful giver. So if you're giving to others and they have the right intention, you know what I'm saying, you are always going to eat. Yeah. You are always going to eat. If you're doing right by others, that karma, whatever you believe in, it's going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep being good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, like, I've had a lot of people ask me, like, about starting a podcast. I'm like, I'll show you how to do it. It doesn't benefit me not telling you. Yeah. Or people want to put a price tag on something like, why? Yeah. Why? Yeah. Like, help someone. Is that person going to hurt you? Just because you teach someone to start a podcast and you have a podcast, that doesn't mean it's going to hurt you. They may have a total demographic from you. So, if you can help others out there, if someone asks you for help out there, help them. Period. Point blank bottom line, help people. All right? And that's my rant for the day.
Because I had a guy come to me like that actually, he was one of the barbacks at the club, and he just called me out the blue, and I didn't even know his number. He was like, yo, this is so-and-so from the club, man. My car broke down. Can you help me out? I'll pay you back this, and I'll put some on top of it, and this. I said, bro, what you need? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me know what you need. Don't worry about paying me back. All I ask of you is when somebody else in help is in need, you know what I'm saying, need some help, you help them out. And that's how you pay me back. He was like, damn, bro, I ain't never looked at it like that, bro. Like, that's some real shit, bro. Like, I'm like, that's what it is. Because for one thing, I won't be mad at you when you ain't paid me my money back. But seriously, I mean, that's how I look at things now. And maybe it just comes with age and maturity, but some things that you can't make too much big a deal of, bro. You just got to let them brush it off and keep moving.
Yeah, because, like, that's all I tell people. Like, we talked about this on the show a couple of weeks ago. Like, if you give money, don't expect to get that money back. Yeah. Like, don't give, like, I need my money back. I mean, because for some people, it's kind of embarrassing for them to have to ask for help. Yeah. Like, hey, man, I really need to borrow that. So don't humiliate that person. Like, yo, I need my money.
And don't take that meaning like you can ask me for anything.
Yeah.
I ain't got it like that.
I ain't got no kidney. You can
He
have nothing like that.
He just called me at the right time. So, but yeah, so. Because I will analyze your situation. Like, nah, that's not a good investment, man.
All right, man. So what you got going on now right now, boss?
Right now,
I see the shirt you got on. You got the
Big League this is a venture that I launched Labor Day of this year. And so Big League is my attempt to kind of form a new name, a new brand. And it's kind of like a transitioning time for me too into the club ownership. So basically what I'm doing with Big League is I'm forming a team to where, like I said, I can kind of give them the ins and outs of the business, what I've learned, what to do, what not to do. But at the same time, I can learn from them because, like I'm not the youngest guy I used to be, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things I'm going to miss when it comes to the trends and things of that nature. But it's also a lot of game I can give back at the same time. So we're kind of feeding off each other, and we're going to do some things with Big League on our way to doing some bigger things. So, that's where I'm at right now.
So what? I don't know if you told us yet. I don't think you have. What spots are you at right now, man?
Right now, Thursdays I'm at Palm. On Thursdays I'm at Rockwood on Fridays. I'm at a spot called The Dive on 75 on Saturdays and Sidebar on Sundays. My bad, I got choked up.
Yeah, Sidebar. That's a big spot. That's a big venue in Rockwood. I heard that place is just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it is.
I've seen so many pictures of that, and I've heard people going like, "Oh my God!" So I got to come pull up one time on you.
Yeah. So and then I got some other venues in the works right now. So it's going good. It's actually moving faster than I expected, and it's a lot more responsibility than I expected. You know what I'm saying? When you have partners, you can lean on each other. Different people can do certain things, but as this company is building, I'm doing a lot of stuff that I'm like, damn, I didn't expect all this. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn, now I got to pay payroll, and I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's cool though. I like it. I like it a lot because now I have the opportunity to run with ideas that I want to run with. Before it was like, hey, what you think about this? What you think about this? Oh man, I don't know. Blah blah blah. Yeah. But it's like now I can move.
So you told us your lineups of all the stuff you got going on. You got any big events coming up? Because we're in the holidays, you got New Year's, all that stuff. What's your plans and you got planned for that stuff? Because since all the holidays are on a weekend.
Well, yeah.
This year.
So and I don't know when this is going to air, so I can't say tonight, but that would be my Friendsgiving at Harlow tonight. But New Year's is probably going to be the biggest event we have this year, which will be at Rockwood. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll actually be starting promoting that this weekend.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I was like, man, all the holidays on the weekend, it's about to get turned in the city. It's about to get real loose.
And people are ready to get out,
Yeah.
People want to get out.
Because people last year were kind of hesitant to do things. Now they're like, you know what? I'm ready to get out the house now.
Risk it.
But next year I will be concentrating on like some larger one-off events, like some creative events. So, yeah.
Okay. So say, for instance, there's a young Deville out there listening to this episode. What would you tell that young cat that's trying to be the next Deville out there? What you got for him?
Well, for one, I tell him not to be Deville, be himself.
Well,
and then the next thing I say, just treat people fairly. Treat people like you want to be treated. Remember that this business is about that client, not you. Never try to outshine your client. And just do you. Do what you love and stay creative and stay on top of all the new trends, new technology, and you know what I'm saying? Just stay ahead of the game. And be different. Don't fall into the mold that everybody's creating. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. We love to see interested in new stuff, so everybody wants to be a part of something new. So just create your own wave, man.
What do you want people to take away from this interview, my man?
All right, so just take away from it what you can, as much as you can. Like I said, I don't know everything about the business. I'm still learning, and hopefully, if you plan to get on in this business, you make the most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you looking for any interns?
I'm looking for it all, man. Yeah. Really, I'm looking for more promoters, than anything, and graphic designers and photographers. I got enough cocktails in the DMs, so don't need no more cocktails. Yeah.
They got that fresh BBL.
Don't need no more of those.
I'm not gonna we go over there, but hey, if you're out there, you're a graphic designer, you're a photographer. Where can they hit you up if you're having inquiries about working with you? Man?
They can go to the website. I actually have a link on the website, join the team link, and just go to bigleaguemg.com/join the team. Fill out the form, and we'll get with you.
Okay. So Ray, what'd you get from this interview today?
Man, the level of humbleness is just, I'm so astonished by, and I always will be when it comes to you in regards to this. But yeah, I'm so thankful that you came to this interview and did this with us, man. And you hit me up, and when I saw you hit me up, man, you don't understand. I was like, man, Deville hit me up. Okay, let's do this,
But that's part of the plan too, man. I got to get out here and campaign.
Yeah.
It's a campaign trail. Speaking of campaigning, everybody go visit the new website, rayragepodcast.com. Just really check all that out. Please go to we just launched this YouTube page. We only got like a couple videos on there. We just launched. Go subscribe, like. That helps us.
Yeah, I love the website, by the way. I thought that was a good touch. He was like, man, I said, you need any pictures or anything? Oh, no, man, just go to the site, bro. Just go to the site. Fill it out, man. I got you. So I go fill it. I'm like, damn, okay, they got it together.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, everything you filled out is when we drop this episode, it's going to be released.
Yeah.
Your profile, everybody going to get no bill. You get I saw your picture. Yeah,
I'm like, man, I need to step my game up on the pictures. And that's one thing I tell like entertainers and like DJs. I say, bro, how you a DJ and you ain't got no professional pictures?
Oh yeah.
Or you a rapper, you ain't got no professional pictures, man.
Like your sister that went outside and took a picture.
Pretty much.
Against the brick wall. And
say, Granny, can you take this with your iPad?
Hold on. Let me hold it. Let me get it right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how they had them? Well, that be cracking me up seeing people take pictures with iPads in public. Like, yo, use your phone. You got this big ass.
That's my mom's. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, it is what it is.
All right. Like I said again, please, rayragepodcast.com, YouTube, subscribe, like. Let's get these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Help us get that paper. You know what I'm saying? We try to get that paper. Yeah. Also, a little tidbit, Spotify will be having video podcasts. I got, they sent me an email like, yo, you'll be some of the first one. We're going to be some of the first people to put our videos on Spotify. So be looking out for that. So Spotify will give you the option now. Do you want to watch the video or just listen to the audio?
Yeah. So
now you will have that option with Spotify. So keep looking out for it. And he's looking at me as I'm hammering. Like,
the microphone's picking it up.
Hey, pick it up. Damn it. God damn it.
When the microphone is getting there.
Shit, they ain't worse than coughing shit.
So get that up, all right, man? So, man, I hope everyone have happy Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure this is going to be out after Thanksgiving, but hey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Happy holidays in
holidays.
general.
Yeah, give you time to cut them coughs out.
Yeah. Hey, but seriously, you'll be going to a lot of holiday parties, man. Please don't drink and drive, man. Get an Uber if you need to get an Uber. Let's be responsible. Let's make smart decisions. Look out for your neighbor. Like, just be cautious. Ladies, be careful out there during these holiday seasons. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel unsafe, call someone you trust to come pick you up or ride with. Come on, we got to protect our women. We got to protect our people in general. So let's be safe this holiday season, all right? So this is your boy Ray.
And Ray.
This is Ray Ray's podcast, 18th floor Hello Studios. We out this bad boy.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid.